the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the New Orleans Saints on Sunday Night Primetime. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger. Come 19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to have a first down. Good game, but there is a flag down, and this could very well be coming back. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Detroit.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Room to run inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The score, Lions 7, Saints nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On the ground, this is Kendrick Miller. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19, 7-5.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 38 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, go!
They run out of the gun with Miller. And he's in! Kendre Miller. Touchdown, Saints. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Check mash.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
Now they'll set up to throw.
First down.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Lions.
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth, each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He'll look to throw. This one popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Saker. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
He's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Pack to 60. Pack.
We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It is a big play there for the Lions. The gain is 64.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the jump.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's Gibbs, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss of 2.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
In motion is Hunter. Back to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That is second touchdown tonight.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Now return coming from the 7. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. That one caught by Bub Means. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Gain of 4 yards.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. From the 39, here's a first and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. On first down, here's McCarthy. He'll swing this out to Miller. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 5. They'll run with Miller. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, New Orleans.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Ooh. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready?
A run here with Gibbs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. And he's Stutzman there for the stop.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Got ready.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Tiger. 19. Tiger. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam LaPorta. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 33 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Here we go. Shot 50. Pass roll 80.
They'll look to throw. Left side, caught by Hunter. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Saints' 30-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
In motion is Hunter. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by former Sooner, Danny Stutzman.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where a rookie quarterback can kind of be baited into thinking something's open when it's really not. And these are the things that all coaches are just continuing to work through. Anytime you have a young signal caller, they haven't seen the reps. They don't have the experience. In this case, the defense plays this one to perfection, and it results in the big takeaway.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, And it sets up fourth down.
In a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he is going to have the Saints first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Miller. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to New Orleans. After this, they'll come up on a second down and 8. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Here's third down and a few inches. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Cougar 19, Dragon 60, Buffalo 18. Cub 19. 70 Rangers. Let go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll lead to a second down.
On the ready.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready. 60 by 60.
The Lions call their first timeout to talk things over before third down.
Here we go. Panther 60. 18 Rattler.
He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll look underneath, and here's Miller. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This will be from 56 yards away. Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints can extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
To kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. McCarthy to the air on second down. Pass taken in by Miller. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
11 yards on the play. It's now third down and 9.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
At their own 17-yard line.
In motion is Hunter.
Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 18 Rebels. 8.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30s. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Lions first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Detroit.
They'll run with Gibbs. Room to run at the 40. Jahmyr Gibbs. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
We'll start the drive with Miller. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Ivan Pace up for his linebacker spot to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The throw here is complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
That's good for a safe.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
45-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Miller. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Off he goes.
He tried to play all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Miller is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Come on. Nick, cut 19. Cut 19. 19 light.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
The RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And he marks out up at the 34-yard line.
13 yards.
just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
13 yards. First down. Lions.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To Slaw, the man in motion. Back to throw. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
A gain of 6.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground. Play it safe. Pick up the first down.
Over the middle. He's got St. Brown.
It's a gain of 14
So
yards.
both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues
First down,
after this.
Detroit.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check, Bobcats, check, Bobcats.
In motion is Hunter.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Isaac TeSlaa was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
72. Cougar.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here we go. Viking 18. Mustang 19.
Laporta in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. There's Hunter. It's complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
70 Lions. 19 Lions.
In motion is Hunter. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39.
A little play action here with McCarthy. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
That's another Saints.
1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Now a screen set up for Miller. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They're going to toss it now to Miller.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Saints 31, Lions 28. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Palmer now to return. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
The Saints take over.
We've seen him take back more than one kickoff already this season, and that was nearly another one. He's well on his way to a Pro Bowl selection, and he has been one of the top weapons in the league all year long.
On first down, here's McCarthy. There's Pat Mannigan, another catch. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now it's 2nd and 1. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Saints.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Saints 38, Lions 28.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
That's 19 Lions. 50 Vikings. Cut the 50. Cut 19. Cut 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
He'll drop to throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Laporta in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 42-yard line.
Hold it ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll swing this out to Miller. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70. 60 Mavericks.
first and 10, it's McCarthy. Rolling right. He's going to run it. And McCarthy is going to get down and pick up the first down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19, check, Bobcat, ready?
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the Saints. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.